He was my boss. His phone was recording, but he didn't know it was mine. Now, he's unemployed, exposed, and I'm the reason. Everyone knows his name. He thought he could control my career with a voice memo. What he didn't know was, he was recording it on the phone I'd already switched. I was 22, fresh out of college, when I started my first job at a mid-sized accounting firm. My supervisor, Brendan, was the office cliché, a washed-up ex-football player with too much ego and too little decency. At first, his comments were textbook misogyny disguised as compliments. Smile more. That dress is dangerous. You got a man who can handle you? I ignored it. Everyone did. HR was a joke. The director played golf with Brendan every weekend. But then the accidental touches started. A hand lingering too long on my back. A not-so-subtle brush against my chest in the hallway. His eyes always locked on my legs when I walked by. I documented everything in a private folder on my laptop, but felt like I was preparing a case no one would ever listen to. He had already pushed 3 women out with fake complaints and ruined references. At the annual company retreat, everything escalated. I was alone at the hotel bar catching up on work when Brendan cornered me in a booth. Drunk on whiskey and power. You could move up faster if you were a little more cooperative, he said, placing his hand on my thigh, squeezing it like he owned it. I tried to move, but he had me boxed in. Then I saw it, his phone sitting on the table recording everything. Insurance, he slurred proudly, in case I decided to twist the story. What he didn't know was that I'd already switched our phones earlier. Same model, same case. While he went to the bathroom. His real phone, the one recording, was in my purse. I played along. I let him talk for 25 minutes straight, admitting every disgusting thing, laying out how HR had his back, and how I'd better behave or risk my future. The next morning, I walked into HR and dropped the recording and a printed transcript on the table. I had also blind CC'd it to every female employee, 2 partners, and a journalist friend. Brendan was fired within 48 hours. HR tried to cover it, but the journalist made sure it hit every local outlet. By the end of the week, Brendan's name was trending. Not for his football stats, but for his harassment record. 3 women he'd forced out were rehired with public apologies. I got job offers from 2 firms who admired how I handled it. I didn't start it, but I made damn sure I finished it.